Hi, you guys. Am I in focus yet? Am I focused? Hi. Hello. It's another video. This one is not beauty focused, as you can see from the title. This is going to talk all about I'm kidding. It's not disgusting. It's actually very beautiful. But we're going to talk about home births and 5 things that you should consider before you have a home birth. I got this suggestion from a couple of readers who had read, so readers from Clumps and Mascara, not people from YouTube, but a couple of people were asking me all these questions about my home births. Literally only 3 people, but I thought it was enough for me to put together a video. I have my baby boy with me. I'm not huge on having my kids on video, but I had to get this video done because it was on my to-do list and I've got to get it done. And he is super clingy right now. So he is actually my home birth baby. My first child was born in a birthing center, and a birthing center is simply like someone else's house. So it's not a hospital setup, although some hospitals do have birthing centers. This one was a standalone in this old little house, and yeah. And yeah, so that's it. I'm going to kind of run through my list really quickly. He's signing to me that he's hungry. He wants me to nurse him, but I'm not going to do it right now because as much as I don't mind breastfeeding, doing it on camera, I don't know. Not ready for that. Wish I could be okay with it, but I'm not. It is what it is. So, quickly, 5 things that you should consider before you have a home birth. This is for people who already know they want to do it, pretty sure they want to do it, physically they're able to do it, so their doctors or their physicians say it's okay. All right, so you have to be in that category, even if you aren't looking to have children in the next few years, or if you're not married or don't have a spouse or a partner or whatever. This still might benefit you somewhere down the line. Okay. So the first thing, you've got to have a really good midwife. You need to connect with your midwife, and this is coming from someone who's I've never had an OBGYN. I've never visited an OBGYN. I've been to gynecologists for routine, checks because I'm a woman, but I've never done that while pregnant. So I can't relate to the experiences that women who've been to OBGYNs have versus going to a midwife, but it is so freaking important that you love your midwife. And I think it's the same about OBGYN, but your midwife especially, because they're going to be a part of your life. Beyond the appointments that you go to, a midwife experience, generally speaking, it's different everywhere, but it's a little bit more intimate, it's a little more comfortable. They come to your home. My midwives visited me at home. They help you with breastfeeding. So it was beyond just checking you every few weeks or every month and delivering your baby and that's it. Like, they need to be someone that you love, that your family loves, and that they respect you. They need to have a very open relationship with you, and it needs to be mutual, okay? If you don't, and number 2, like 1A, is have a backup midwife. Just in case your midwife doesn't work out for whatever reason, you want to have somebody else ready to roll, okay? Number 2, you've got to have a support system. I know, honey. Give mommy a few more minutes. You've got to have a support system. Here, hold this. Hold that for mama. Thank you. You've got to have a support system. It's imperative. You can't just roll up in there like, yeah, I can do this by myself. You can, because you superwoman and all, but you really, I don't care if it's an online community of home birthers. I don't care if it's a group of women in your area or your city or your school or your job or whatever. You need to have a strong, super strong support system, and a partner and a spouse, your best friend, somebody who doesn't even have kids. It doesn't matter. It just needs to be someone who will have your back, because you're going to need it. And I think all mothers who are having babies, no matter how you decide to have your child, needs that, but especially when you're going to have a home birth. And number 3, you've got to brace yourself for the judgment. People think having a home birth is crazy. I've had more people say the craziest things to me than people who are actually like, oh, that sounds cool, or not a big deal, sounds normal to me. Most people are judgmental. They're gonna talk trash about you. They're gonna tell you how, oh my gosh, you put you and your child's life at risk. They say crazy things, even though it's extremely common outside the US and has been going on since, I don't know, the beginning of time. People at this point in time, they're just not accepting of home births. So they're going to make very crazy statements to you. They're going to try to scare you. They're going to try to tell you how it's just, they heard this story of this woman who died because she gave birth to a baby in the bathroom. I know, love, I know. They're going to tell you all these things. You have to prepare yourself. And you can tackle it however you decide to, ignoring them, educating them, cursing them out, however you want to do it, fine. But you just got to brace yourself for it. I was not ready for for the judgment I would receive with my first baby. By the time he came along, people already knew it was a norm for our household. So it wasn't like, you're doing it again. It was just normal. But the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, it got me in my feelings so much, especially when you're already pregnant. It just was not pretty. Okay, number 4. You need to make sure if it's really something you want to do. Don't just have a home birth because you think it's what you're supposed to do, or because someone else did it and it didn't turn out good. It needs to be something that you really feel, this is how I want to bring my child in the world. Because guess what? It's okay if you don't want a home birth. It's okay if you want to have your kids in the hospital. Not a problem. I'm grateful, so grateful that we live in a country, we, meaning me and my family, that we have the option. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to give birth in the hospital, great hospitals nearby. If I wanted to give birth at home, great support nearby. So if you have the options, look at the options and make sure that you want to have a home birth for the right reasons. Not because it's what you think you should do. It needs to be something you want to do. Only you know what's right for you and your baby, your future baby. It needs to be something that you're comfortable with, okay? And lastly, please know that having a home birth don't make you better than people who do not have a home birth. Get over yourself. Ouch, son. Get over yourself. You aren't better because you gave birth in your home. It doesn't make you more of a mother. And so I think a lot of home birthing moms are so incredibly entitled because, oh, I sneezed and my baby was born in his father's arms and whisked to me in the bed of our home. Who cares? Your kid is born, you're healthy, your kid's healthy, the end. Nobody cares that you had a home birth. No one's gonna, like, when your kid goes up to graduate from high school, they're not gonna be like, Jameson Clark was born at home. Nobody cares. So please, if it's something that's important to you, make it happen. If it's physically possible to make it happen. But don't you dare think that you are better than people who've had vaginal deliveries in hospitals, or people who have, and oh my gosh, when I hear people judging C-section mamas, I can't even. Like, I'm ready to pounce because are you freaking kidding me? C-sections save lives. So that, just please, have your home birth. Be happy to have your home birth, but don't judge women for how they deliver their children in other ways. Don't do that. It's all love here. We need to support each other. Moms, non-moms, men, we all need to support each other because it's hard as being a parent. And the last thing you need are people judging you for every little thing you do. Okay? So don't do that. Don't be that person. Okay? I think that's it. I'm going to skedaddle. If you want to see more videos like this from me, let me know. I love talking about home birthing or just parenting in general. But like I said, you guys should know me by now. I know we're going, okay? Promise. I'm not the fluffy mom. So if you're looking for like, Steph, 10 ways to like use this on Pinterest. No, I'm like that real mom. Like, I'm not going to be the fluffy mommy at all. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back with more videos.